No mai anō, welcome back. Some of us managed to cling on to those warmer than it has been temperatures this morning, but I did warn you late last week not to get too used to them because we've got that cooler air shooting up and across the South Island, hot on the heels of that band of rain, which tomorrow is going to keep dragging wet weather across the North Island. So some freezing temperatures around central Otago and inland Canterbury tonight, which will then mean some icy roads tomorrow morning, but it's looking pretty great across the South Island for Tuesday until that next band of wet weather hits, and it's going to hit late in the day. Then that front keeps charging on up the country, sticking around and making for a pretty damp one tomorrow for the North Island, but eventually it flits off and away to the east. So a wet start for the top. Nor'westers turning southerly early. The rain will ease to showers and then things should get clearer and even a bit brighter throughout the afternoon. Rainy from the get-go here as well, easing to showers before clearing completely. Taupo though, you won't shake it off till late, mix of winds here. Now the school run should be dry in Gisborne, but then that rain will hit late in the morning. It's then going to clear down the bottom first before easing and clearing elsewhere. Big mix of winds this way as well. Now tonight's wet stuff will still be kicking about here in the morning, but because that front is on the move, the afternoon's then looking far better. Daytime southerlies, evening northerlies. To the South Island now, Nelson's still a bit cloudy with the chance of a morning shower for you. Then the script here will flip and you will take all of that west coast morning sun as cloud and showers creep in late in the day. On the other side of the island, early wet stuff for all here, but it all clears away pretty quickly, making for some fine, dry, crispy weather. Southwesters turn northerly. And the morning down this way is going to be so cold and frosty, they get a special frozen emoji here. Mainly fine day, but then that next front will hit from the afternoon, early evening. Dunedin, after your frosty start, you'll have a sunny day, then cloud will build in the evening, but should remain dry till late, 10 degrees your high. Tonight's wet stuff will be gone by first thing tomorrow, Christchurch. Then you've got a lovely day. Southwesters turn nor'easter, then nor'wester, and your 10 will feel like 8. Wellington, a cloudy, showery morning for you, clearing to a pretty decent afternoon. Southerly winds turn nor'wester in the evening. You've got a high of 12 degrees. Hawke's Bay, it's going to be a rainy morning that will ease to showers, clearing for a dry evening though. Southwesterly winds will kick in from the afternoon. It's going to be wet to start in Tauranga, easing to the odd shower mid-afternoon, clearing up by the evening. Westerly winds and a high of 16 for you. Hamilton, you've also got a wet start and things also ease as the day goes on. Your northerly winds will turn westerly. 15 degrees will be your high. Then the morning rain in Auckland will also gradually ease as the day trucks along. Nor'westerly winds turn sou'wester early in the day. Across the ditch, a fresh spell of winter rain for South Australia, Vic and Tassie tomorrow, but then it is anything but wet across the top there. And it's another day of thunderstorms for Fiji with a lot of wet stuff in the mix for the rest of the Pacific Islands. Now, that band of rain hitting the lower South Island late Tuesday looks to be moving quite quickly. So it is forecast to jump the Cook Strait around lunchtime Wednesday. Thursday, then overall looking far more settled as a ridge of high pressure moves in. But Friday, yes, another front brushes up and onto the lower South Island, spreading up and onto the west coast. Like I said, Sam, someone is messing about with those taps for sure. Worth mentioning, 1 p.m. tomorrow is looking pretty wet for most of the North Island, so perfect for conditions for staying indoors and watching New Zealand's first FIFA match, I'd say.
Go the All Whites.
All Whites.
I really like that rainbow too.
It's beautiful,
isn't it gorgeous? Emma, thank you so much for weather.